If you've been in Olympia for some time, you probably know Ole Fed. For those that haven't, it's important to know that we've been investing in the local community for over 109 years and have plans to continue partnering with business owners for positive growth here at home. A builder's bank by trade, we help entrepreneurs turn blueprints into long-term investments for a brighter future overall. Ole Fed's strong history in real estate shows an uncommon depth of knowledge that often provides that one thing that makes the difference: local experience.
If you look at Washington State, how many downtown we have? Seattle, Belleville, Tacoma, and Olympia. And Olympia City is way behind. And downtown always is a good place to be.
This project was first brought to my attention by Stephen Liu, who is the developer for this project, Liu Development. And it was originally purchased, I believe, from the city of Olympia. It was a project that had already been permitted originally, and it was ready to be constructed. What we ended up doing was just redesigning a few of the elements. We had a long blank wall on Columbia Avenue, which we were not very happy with, so we changed that to some commercial spaces. And then also, because the water table of this site is only about 4 or 5 feet down, we took the parking up out of the ground and put above grade parking. What we have here is 138 apartments. It consists of 77 studios. We then have a series of 1-bedroom units. I think it's 28 1-bedroom units, and then the remainder are 2-bedroom units. We've already had quite a lot of interest in the complex, and we've already pre-leased 20 units already for this building. We'll also be doing a restaurant here, a Kukai restaurant, and the Kukai is going to hopefully be in place for the opening time as well. So we're planning on having that opening at the same time. The lead at the present time, it looks like we're going to be able to get it. We have a lead consultant who is tracking all of these points for us and making sure that we're going to be able to hit that target. What we decided to do was head for lead silver. So that's why you'll see here we have this very bright white roof up here. That's part of the LEED program. We've put in water-saving fixtures and fittings for the whole building. We've got careful metering of all those systems to be able to understand what our water usage is, and also power usage of the building. Just the fact that you have a tower crane up in Olympia is quite a major achievement here, and that's created a lot of interest. Obviously people can see this crane from all over town, and a lot of people have been coming by to have a look at what's going on, and that's got people talking, and it's got people realizing that things can happen in this town. So I think it's going to be a great catalyst for getting more development coming in this area.
When we started permit process, we got a lot of voice concern, and now we have a lot of support from mayor, city manager, or the directors. They are really supportive. You can see people really see the positive things happen in the city, for the development. And we were the first one to come, and we're glad we did it.
We invested in Yelm mainly due to demand, and we started with Creek Street Plaza, which is across the street. And during the construction of Creek Street Plaza, we realized there was a pent-up demand for about 100 apartment units within the city. We secured this piece of property and then worked with the neighbors to do a mixed-use development that the city would be happy with and the community would be happy with. We have about 22 acres, I believe, and 12 acres we had purchased back in 2008, 2007. We secured the property, went through feasibility, merged with Christensen, our adjoining neighbor to the south, and created with the City of Yelm a mixed-use project that would have a 165-unit apartment complex with about, probably about 40,000 square feet of retail office. Christensen's furniture was already located here as part of the mixed use, and they have about 12,000 square feet currently in operation. And then next door to that, they have 7,500 square foot retail strip constructed that Yelm Liquor has moved into, and we have letters of interest for the remaining space. There's another 20,000 square feet that can go on that portion of the project, which is bordering Yelm Avenue. And then on Creek Street to the west portion of the project, there's another 17,000 square feet of office retail strip. The apartment complex is Thurston Apartments. There's 165 units. The amenities include the clubhouse, which has a gym and tanning, wine cellar, area for birthday parties, and then this pool area that we're standing in. Last year we completed the first 90 units, the first phase, which is almost 100% occupied. The second phase is an additional 75 units, which will make the project 165 unit total. And the lease up on that will start next spring, so probably February, March of next spring we'll start leasing the second phase after completion. I think the unique thing about Yelm is that some of the people that are already here investing in Yelm, and the town is really quaint, and it's been kept that way due to the certain developers that have stayed in the town. Currently it's a bedroom town and it grows at about 3 to 4% a year, so it has steady, stable growth. So the trick is not to overbuild and have too much vacancy within the city.